Railway Station, otherwise known as Bangkok Railway Station. Some people keep asking me, oh, has it closed yet? Is it going to close? It's not actually going to close for another probably 5 years or more. But all the long distance trains will go to the new one, which is called Locomotive or Bangkok Land, as it was called before. So all the this train station will be still operating for like 5 years or more, like I said. So all the commuter trains and the tourist trains like this one, they will still go from Hua Lamphong station for at least 5 years or more. Just waiting for the Red Line commuter line to be extended down to Hua Lamphong. They haven't started building yet, so that's going to be at least 5 years or more. So I'm live at the train station. This is the annual steam train trip on the 23rd of October. It goes to Ayutthaya. There are 6 of these steam train trips a year. The one that goes to Ayutthaya on the 23rd of October. It's a public holiday. This year it's coming to on Sunday. See, the steam locomotives are in good condition. I hope you can hear me okay. We've actually done a good job. It looks really clean. I'll go on the other side in a moment. This is looking into the sun a bit. So these are Japanese-made steam locomotives. They came to Thailand around about 1949, 1950. There's 2 of them. So I think there's like 5 steam locomotives that are still working, but only these 2 are used every year for the excursion trips. So I'll post in the comments later the exact dates, but they go on the 26th of March, 3rd of June, 28th of July, 12th of August, 23rd of October and 5th of December. So these are mainly royal dates like birthdays, and also 26th of March, that's the founding of the State Railway of Thailand. I will show you some of the carriages in a moment. And that's Tirapat, he's the captain. He will be driving today. You can follow him on Facebook. He does a lot of videos from the cab. It's still a busy station. No trains have moved yet to the new terminal. The new terminal was going to be called Bangkok Land, but it's now going to be called Locomotive Terminal Station. So everything, for the time being, everything will be going from Hua Lamphong Station. They said they will give us 30 days notice when they're going to start moving. At the moment, we think it's going to be December. going to walk around the other side now and show you inside the cabs. And then I'll take you down to some of the carriages. So I'm just going to do this for like half an hour. I want to take some pictures myself. I don't have a steady cam, so that's why it's not very steady. So people started to arrive now to take pictures. No, you don't actually have to buy a ticket to come here and take pictures. There's no such thing as a station, like platform ticket. Anyone can come take pictures, free of charge. If you want to go on the train, it's 299 baht return. This time they got a first class carriage, and that's 799 baht. I'll show you the carriages in a moment. So the track's a bit wet, but you can cross to the other side. Cross to the other side. Excuse me. Everyone's trying to get the same shot. So we'll walk down a bit, show you close up. So if you go to the depot at Thonburi the day before, you'll see them doing a last minute clean. It's very well oiled. Look inside. So there's two of them, 824, and the one here is 850. So 824 is going to do the pooling to go to Ayutthaya, which takes just over 2 hours, and then on the return journey, 850 will take over. Both of these are Japanese steam locomotives. They came here at the end of, I think, around 1949, 1950. So it's going to leave here at 8:10. It leaves here at 8:10 every time. We'll look inside this one. So as I was saying before, it goes 6 times a year. So the first one's on the 26th of March, which is the anniversary of the opening of the first public railway in Thailand. The second one is 3rd of June, which is Queen Sudida's birthday. The third one is 28th of July, which is King Rama X's birthday. The fourth one is 12th of August, which is Queen Sirigut's birthday. 23rd of October, which is today, that's the anniversary of King Rama V. So most of the railway started in his reign. And the last one of the year is 5th of December, which is King Rama IX's birthday anniversary. We now have six birthdays a year, 6 trips a year. So we're going to take a look at the carriages behind. So you can book these, usually you can book tickets 30 days in advance, but in this case it only came on sale like 2 weeks before. This is car number 1, which is right up against the steam train. Half of this is usually personnel from the rail department. So all these are third class with fan. As you can see, they've been refurbished. I'll go inside one in a moment. Just want to walk down to the end. So how many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like 7 carriages, and then at the end they have the first class ones. Let's see if I can sneak into the first class one. So this is the special sign, steam train excursion to Ayutthaya. Sorry, not very steady. I don't have a steady cam. So the time is now 7:16 a.m. Train is due to leave at 8:10 a.m. This is in train. They provide service. Today I'm going to join in train. They're going to do a trip in the Ayutthaya. So usually when you buy the tickets, it's just for the round trip there and back. There's no tours at the far end. But there are some travel agencies like In Train, INN Train. They do package tours. So you buy the ticket, it includes the train and then a van. Okay, these are the last 2, and then the ones coming up now, the blue ones, that's the first class ones. They're called SRT Prestige. Okay, so this is the last of the third class. Third class is fan. The windows are open. So 7 of those, and then they got 2 SRT Prestige. Just going to take a look inside. So these are the first class. You don't have first class on regular scheduled trains. So we're going to take a look. This is the SRT Prestige. Used to be called the O-Top train because it was sponsored by the Tourism Authority of Thailand, but it's now gone back to the SRT Prestige. Some information here. JR West Japan. So I think these were donated and then it was completely gutted and refurbished, and so it doesn't look like how it was when it was first donated many years ago. So they've done a really good job. So all the seats reclining, and there's a foot pedal at the bottom, and so basically that changes the direction of the seat. So when we go back, they will swivel them around so it faces front again. So they've got curtains, nice design at the top. Even got speakers. Leg space is quite good. So the ticket for this air-conditioned carriage is 799 baht return there and back, and then the third class is 299 baht. So this one has a karaoke room as well. So basically anyone can rent these carriages out. There's a number of different kinds of or versions of these SRT Prestige carriages. One has a hot and cold kitchen, one just a cold kitchen, and they've got like sofas and stuff. And these two are just second class. So this is the snacks they're going to have. Take a look at the toilets. I'm not sure what you call that first class. So this is the first class toilet. So this is the second one. So they've got two first-class carriages on this steam train. This one is just the seats alone. The other one had a room at the end, which was for karaoke, or could just be used for anything else. Like I said, anyone can just rent these carriages out. Just go to the SRT website or call 1690 for information. There's even a carriage that has a boardroom. So there's a long boardroom table. So companies can do company trips. I can show you this picture. So that's when it was called a no-top train. I think it was sponsored by the Tourism Authority of Thailand. It says it can maximum speed 110 for these carriages. Okay. Okay, so I'll show the outside. This is the SRT Prestige. Should have the name some. Oh, it doesn't actually say SRT Prestige. So these used to be the O-top trains, but now as part of the SRT Prestige, this dark blue colour. So there's two. This one, as you can see, it's only half. So that second half is a karaoke room, and then the one at the end is all carriages. Okay. So that's first class. I'll show you second class. Go up a bit more. It's a bit dark in here. So I'm just walking back to the front of the train where they got the steam locomotive. Actually, can I just show you this first? So this is I think the train came from Ayutthaya this morning, and it has the new Ultraman locomotive on the front. So these new ones, Chinese-built locomotives, they're going to be pulling all the long-distance trains, and then later on most of the other trains. You can see on the side it says maximum speed 120 kilometers per hour, and there's the name Made in China, CRRC. They call it Ultraman because it looks like the cartoon character Ultraman. It's not the official name. And I'm not sure you can see that. It's like see-through to the other side. Just want to quickly show you this before I go back to the steam locomotive. So this is the new locomotive. It's diesel electric. So they started, I think it was last week, the 15th of October. I don't know if you can see there, it's quite tall. Much taller than anything else they had. So they, for the last few months, they've been doing test runs, making sure it goes through tunnels, or even like bridges, and even station roof. There was, I think it was Nakhon Si Thammarat, they had a problem with the roof there, so they need to adjust the roof so the this locomotive can get into the station. Because I think it was just hitting it. So if you're just joining, this is the steam locomotive day trip to Ayutthaya. It's going from Hua Lamphong station. It takes about just over 2 hours to get there. A lot of people said to me they thought Hua Lamphong had closed already, but it's not going to close for another maybe 5 years or more. But all the long distance trains will be moved to the new terminal, which is now called Bangkok Railway Terminal. These are safety posters from, I don't know, like 30, 40 years ago. Some of them are quite graphic. Like this one here. Anyway, so I go back to the front in a moment and show you the steam locomotives. That's where I'll finish this light video. I hope you're enjoying it. This is my first live YouTube video. If you like it, then I'll try and do some more in the future. So this is Thai Train Guide. This is my new YouTube channel for Thai trains. I just came back from a trip to Singapore by train, and I will start uploading videos from that trip soon. So I didn't bring my Steadicam with me, so please forgive the shakiness. I hope you can hear me okay. So we're just going to go up a bit to one of these carriages that is in the sunlight so you can see, maybe the next one. These ones look like they've been refurbished. They're quite old, 40, 50 years old, maybe older. So these are all third class, the windows are open. Just walk through this one, I think. It has details here about the paint 65, that's this year, 9th September, so it was last painted in September, 6th of September. And then that's the bottom right hand, 68. That's 3 years from now, so that's good for 3 years. They've done a good job, looks good. Let's go inside. Oh, actually, show this first. So a lot of the new stations are now high platforms. That's what that thing is there for. It'll come down at the high platform. So it's actually better for the elderly. They can walk straight on instead of going up these steps. So the price of the third class ticket, this is what you get, a drink and some snacks. So this is third class, has a fan, open windows. So this is in train. So they're doing the food service for the whole train, but they're doing some extra special for their passengers. And I presume this is their carriage because they got these tables set up. So I think this is the carriage for the people that book the tour for in train. Okay. So I'm actually going to go with in train today because I was away and I couldn't book the steam train ticket when it went on sale. down. Number 4, steam train excursion to Ayutthaya. So it takes like 1 hour to get out of Bangkok, which is one of the reasons why they're moving to the new train station. The new train station at Bang Si, the tracks are elevated, so it will get out of Bangkok very quickly, and it won't stop at so many stations. So we'll go from the new name is Locomotive Apiwat Terminal Station. So it will leave there, it will stop at Dong Mueang, the new Dong Mueang Railway Station, which is elevated, and then Lang Sit, and then it's out of Bangkok. It'll be very quick. So all the old train stations on the ground level, like Laxi, they're all going to be closed down. But the steam train and other tourist trains and the local commuter trains, they will still run from Hua Lamphong for at least another 5 years. So just recap the 6 trips. So 26th of March, that goes to Ayutthaya. 3rd of June, that goes to Nakhon Pathom. Ayutthaya is very popular, and those tickets always sell out within hours. Nakhon Pathom, not so popular. So if you want the steam train trip and you don't care where it goes, do the one to Nakhon Pathom, 3rd of June. 28th of July is Ayutthaya again. 12th of August is Chachoengsao. That's quite a nice one. 23rd of October is Ayutthaya, which is today. And then the 5th of December is Chachoengsao again. So it only goes to Nakhon Pathom once a year. That didn't sell out for 2 or 3 weeks. There's a lot more people here now. It's 7:30. So I'm just going to shoot for another 10 minutes, maybe. A lot of interest from local media. So these are Japanese steam locomotives. There's 4 of them still working, but 5 of them still working. The 5th one I've never seen run for a long time now. You have these 2 which do the excursion trains 6 times a year, and then there's 2 more which are older and are only used for the light and sound show in Ganjanabury, which is the end of November, December. So if you go on the steam train excursion, you will see this one. So 824 and 850. These are Japanese ones, around 1950. So a lot more people here now. So I came at 7 o'clock. The train leaves at 8:10. So if you want to get some good pictures without many people around, come early. And then even if you're not buying a ticket, you can just wait at one of the stations through Bangkok and take a picture as it arrives. Probably a better picture in some ways when it's actually moving. Plus, it's a bit under the shelter here, it's a bit dark and not so easy to take pictures. I'll show you the front. I'm going to stop the video in about 5 minutes, I think. I want to take some pictures and video myself. Across the other side, a bit wet. Not easy crossing that, a bit wet, as you can see. So Hua Lamphong train station is very much alive and well. Trains coming and going all the time. There's another one coming on the other side. Earlier I saw the British-made Sprinter train. It goes to Pattaya at the weekend, Saturdays and Sundays. I think that left like 6:55. So the time's now 7:34. Train leaves at 8:10. It's gone a bit longer. Hope you're enjoying this video. Don't forget to click subscribe if you want to see more live videos and train videos. I've only just started doing this YouTube channel. Quite a few foreigners here today. There's a lot of interest. I think next time I probably should bring my Steadicam. I hope the sound's okay. So steam locomotive 824. It's going to be pulling the train to Ayutthaya, then they will switch once they're there, and 850 will do the honours to return it back to Bangkok. The journey there is about 2 hours. In many ways, it's going to be a shame that the station will close, but it's not going to close anytime soon. It's going to be here at least 5 more years, if not longer, but all the long distance trains will move to the new terminal station. The local commuter ones, most of them will start from here, mainly because the toilets empty out onto the track and they don't want that in the new station. Oh, actually, not all the long distance trains will move to the new one. The ones on the eastern line, they can't reach it from Bang Sue, so they will still go from Hua Lamphong. And then in the future, when Hua Lamphong closes, I think they're going to start from Makasan station. It's going to be a bit confusing. When Hua Lamphong does close, not all the trains can go to the new Gruntep Apiwat. It's difficult to remember the name. Gruntep Apiwat station. Not all of them can move there. So some trains will start from Bang Sue Junction, which is next door. Some will start from Makasan, and some will start from Palingjan. That's in the future, 4 or 5 years from now. So what's happening is that they're going to extend the red line from Bang Sue, where it is now, all the way down to here at Hua Lamphong, and then over the river, heading down south to Simasakon. That's not going to happen for at least 5 years because they haven't started building. I'm just going to walk up here. I might be too late. They're paying respect to a monument has an image of King Rama V. The monument's for the opening of the first railway. The anniversary is on the 23rd of March. Today is 23rd of October. This is the death anniversary of King Rama V. So he opened the first railway. I'm not sure if I can get there in time. Let's have a look. So I'll go to the monument, show you the monument, and then we'll come back to the steam train, and then we'll finish at the locomotive, if you don't mind. I want to take some pictures. So not everyone here is going to actually be riding the train, because when you ride the train, you don't actually see the locomotive. You can hear it, you can hear the whistle, but it's mainly you're seeing the expressions of people as you pass. On the when you go to, where is it, Nakhon Pathom, just after Bang Sue, there's a sharp turn to the left, so you can actually lean out the window and see it. But this time there's no sharp turns, I don't think. So just coming up to the monument now. Look both ways. So they're just paying respect to the monument before the train leaves. It's King Rama V. King Rama V is the boy in the King and I movie. So today's extra special because it's his death anniversary, so they're doing something special. So this is the monument. I think that's the Queen bending down on the track. We'll get a bit closer so you can see. So it's the opening of the first railway. Just go around the back. So there's a steam locomotive around the back. Stations around Thailand have these old steam locomotives on permanent display. This one's not easy to get to. It's number 714. So they're probably going to move the long distance trains around December. They're going to give 30 days notice. There's speculation that they might turn the old railway station to like a museum or maybe an exhibition hall or hotels. It's not clear at the moment, but nothing's going to happen for at least 5 years, if not longer. There's actually a museum here. It's at the front. It's not obvious that it's open because they've got the barricades there to stop the homeless people sleeping in front of the station. But it's worth taking a look. So this is a ceremony marking the death anniversary of King Rama V. And this to the left, that's a monument marking the opening of the first railway. Go back the other way. So steam locomotive 714 on permanent display. Let's go back around to the front and then we go back to the steam train. It's now 7:42. Okay, let's go back. Let's take a picture first. Lots of train spotters here. They're setting up already, a tripod. Maybe more later because they're up close with the steam locomotive. So the time is 7:43, so there's another 30 minutes. I'm going to go back to the steam locomotive. Oh, hang on, this is the post office depot for long distance trains. That's a bridge. It's not in working order now, but that's how they transported cargo from the trains to the sorting office there. So this is a ceremony for King Chulalongkorn, who's King Rama V. He's the boy in the King and I movie. Looks like there's a couple of trains coming. The train spotters there, getting ready to take pictures. Two come in at the same time. Okay, so the ceremony is just finishing now. General Electric. This one just came up from Suratani. So these are all second class air conditioned tickets. The ticket includes a meal. And this one is third class, just came from Lopburi. Okay, so we'll walk back down to the steam locomotive, that's why we're here. Sorry, I'm not walking very steadily. I don't have a steady cam. Where's the steam locomotive gone? Lost it. It's on the other platform. Okay. Don't forget to look both ways. Yeah. Track is drier here. It's a bit wet further up. And it's not just rainwater, if you know what I mean. The toilet's empty onto the tracks. You're not supposed to go to the toilet in the station, but some people do. So all the new trains, they have tanks for the toilet. They're actually converting the third class carriages now to have tanks underneath. Once that's done, they can actually go to the new train station, or the new train stations, because there's a lot being built. Let's swing around again. So that's the, on the right is the post office building, sorting building. And then that bridge there, that used to be used for transporting the parcels and other letters to from the train to the building, to the post office, but it's not being used now. Okay, I'm going to finish up soon. Just go back to the locomotive and I finish here because I need to take some pictures. So I'm going to be joining this trip. I'm going to go to Ayutthaya. I've done it many times, but I'm going to do it again. I couldn't get the regular ticket because I was outside of the country at the time. So in train, they've invited me to join their tour package. So just to be clear, if you buy the seat, which is 299 baht, that's the return ticket for third class, 799 baht for first class. That doesn't include a tour, it's just there and back. So you have to do your own thing when you get there. But then some tour agencies, they set up their own packages. So I'm joining in train. There are a lot more people here now. Not everyone's going to be riding on the train. Some people are just here to take pictures. It's free to take pictures. You don't have to pay any money. Okay, I think that's enough. Okay, so this is my first live YouTube video. I hope you enjoyed it. I have no idea if I did it correctly or not. And let's see. If you like this video, please click subscribe to Thai Train Guide YouTube channel. There will be more videos to come.